Hello, welcome back to Movie Clip Mania. Today we are going to review the post-apocalyptic thriller, The Girl with All the Gifts. Like and subscribe if you enjoy our channel. Sooner rather than later, mankind has been desolated by a sickness brought about by a parasitic organism sent by natural liquids. Over the earlier 10 years, the vast majority of mankind that was tainted transformed into quick careless zombies called hungries. The last expectation is a fix that could be gotten from research on a little gathering of second-age kids who long for living tissue, yet think and learn, as the parasite has a harmonious relationship with those conceived contaminated, youngsters. The kids are detained by a gathering of troopers drove by Sergeant Eddie Stops, and go to class at a military base in the home provinces, where they are probed by Dr. Caroline Caldwell. Helen Justineau is liable for instructing and concentrating on the youngsters. Among them is an uncommon young lady named Melanie, who Helen becomes especially near, in this manner shaping an exceptional bond. At the point when the base is overwhelmed by hungries and the working lab is penetrated, Melanie escapes and meanders outside, where troopers are overall brutally gone after. Melanie and Helen board a getting away from truck with Caldwell and two enduring fighters, Gallagher and Dillon. Melanie is limited and gagged to keep her from gnawing the others. Dillon is killed when hungries assault as the gathering stops for water, and the truck is incapacitated when a fuel line is broken. The gathering arrives at London by foot and clears their path through a multitude of lethargic hungries utilizing a blocker gel that veils their fragrance, delivering them to a great extent undetectable. They take cover in a neglected clinic for the evening. Caldwell uncovers that second-age hungries were found after infants killed their tainted moms by eating organs to escape the belly. In the first part of the day, the gathering acknowledges they have been encircled by hungries. Melanie, as a second-age hungry, is overlooked by them and consequently goes to investigate deserted houses, eating a homeless feline during her break. She helps the gathering by driving the hungries away with a lost canine so the gathering can get away. As they progress through London, they go over heaps of tainted bodies encompassing the BT Pinnacle, which has been congested by a huge contagious development. Caldwell makes sense of that the development contains units which, upon development, could deliver airborne spores that would end humanity. They take cover in a neglected portable research facility that was sent into the city before by the tactical specialists. Caldwell, harmed and passing on from sepsis, reasons that she can save humanity by forfeiting Melanie to finish her antibody research in the lab. As the gathering runs out of food, Gallagher wanders into the city on a stockpile run, yet is killed by a clan of wild hungry kids who have figured out how to deceive uninfected individuals with a path of food jars. At the point when the remainder of the gathering is encircled by the wild youngsters, Melanie cuffs the pioneer and kills him with a bat. The leftover youngsters ease off, permitting the gathering to get away. Caldwell endeavors to take apart Melanie upon the gathering's revisitation of the lab, begging her to forfeit herself for Justineau. Melanie arrives at the place of understanding that she isn't a trial and that her sort, human zombie half-breeds, will be the fate of the world. She escapes and sets the transcending unit structure land, making it discharge a gigantic haze of spores. Caldwell pursues her, yet is killed by the clan of youngsters. Parks leaves the lab looking for Melanie, yet becomes contaminated by the spores. He hands Melanie his firearm and sorrowfully requests that she shoot him, as he would rather not transform into a hungry. Melanie obliges and shoots Parks as he is going to turn. In the lab, Justineau remains inside the fixed entryway, watching the spores fall. The film closes with a sad Justineau, safe however restricted to the fixed versatile lab because of the deadly spore-filled air. Outside, the half and half offspring of the military base, alongside the wild kids, sit together, kept harshly set up by Melanie. Justineau talks through a mouthpiece, instructing the recently prevailing human zombie species. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.